Well, everything you're saying, and I got like, as stoked as I was on all these topics, I did, and this is more of a macro comment on society, basically, and it's like, I get some comments sometimes like, well, a lot of the folks you talk about, oh, well, he's probably doesn't have kids, he's probably young. I'm not saying you specifically, but a lot of these people that are they're in life situations where they can choose creative endeavors. Well, I'm a stay-at-home mom with 2 kids and I have to do work I hate. Flow is not something, it's almost like,
yeah. So let me just speak to that first. So at the Flow Research Collective, we train people and we work in 130 countries, and we train everybody from stay-at-home moms to soccer moms to, insurance brokers, to guys who have jobs they don't love, to like C-suite executives, to we train Bain Capital, Facebook, Audi, Accenture, the San Francisco Police Department, the Air Force. I mean, like a wide, huge swatch of people, and tens of thousands a month. And peak performance is for everyone. We are all hardwired biologically. Okay, let me definition of terms. Peak performance is nothing more or less than getting our biology to work for us rather than against us. Peak performance aging, getting our biology to work for us rather than against us when applied to the opportunities and challenges of aging. That's all we're talking about here, but we share the same biology. Everybody can get into flow. It's universal in humans. It's actually universal in mammals. Like I got my dogs into flow. Dogs.
Any social mammal, right?
Program.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Any social mammal.
I heard you say that. Yeah.
And by the way, it's because ferrets can't produce anandamide. That was the test.
Okay.
Right? They taught humans, dogs, and ferrets to run on a treadmill and then ran them into runners high. And then they took blood. And ferrets couldn't produce anandamide, one of the chemicals that's underpinned flow, and that's why that's one of the dividing lines. Now, I have to say that I don't think that's true because the endocannabinoid system, which produces anandamide, is ancient and shows up in almost all mammals. So I think something was wrong in the experiment, not in the science doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. That's super geeky.
Yeah.
Apologies.
But it seems like flow is an absolute, it sounds like hyperbole here, but flow, I mean, is sort of a cure for, I feel like it's a natural Adderall or a natural insert your amazing, brain focus drug here. And it's like all of our addictions, alcohol, drug use, depression, it almost seems like it's...
Look at the numbers. So we've got studies on like what flow amplifies and how much. And, productivity, and McKinsey did a 10-year study. It's 500% above baseline. Creativity is 400 to 700%, depending on whose numbers you're looking at. The Department of Defense looked at soldiers and flow and learning rates, and they were 250 to 500% faster than normal. On the physical side, strength goes up, stamina goes up, fast twitch muscle response goes up, pain sensitivity goes down. This is optimal performance. The thing about it is, and I talk about this in Art Impossible, so you gotta, to understand why does flow optimize so many things, evolution. And the reason is this. So scarcity drives evolution. There are 2 reactions to scarcity. You can fight or flee or freeze, but you can fight over dwindling resources, right? Or get together, get creative, get cooperative, and make new resources. So what does flow amplify? Everything you need to fight, flee, or get creative, get cooperative, learn a bunch of stuff, and make new resources.
And thus survive more.
And thus survive, right? Yeah. So that's where, that's what it is. That's what it comes from, and that's why it optimizes so many different things, because it's built specifically for our survival. And and the hunt for resources demands a lot of creativity and innovation and physical skills and pathfind, all that.
Mental
everything
acuity,
is amplified.
Everything you need. Yeah.